It's no longer up. I missed him. Fuck.
Fix this thing.
Handle it. Oh.
You want to scoot over a little bit?
Me? Is that better?
I don't know. We're gonna see if this fucking works.
I haven't checked YouTube.
Gotta get the chicken to YouTube, bitch.
The YouTube bitch. Where'd you get that fucking hat at? How you always get new hats?
Cause I'm the shit, dog.
Fuck. Oh, perfect.
Sick. Okay, it works.
Works good. Oh my god.
Look at that.
I do not believe that. I just imagined it. Delicious.
Yeah. All right. So how you been, buddy?
Oh man, it's been. Got myself to a little situationship. I put back on some more weight. I wasn't training day and night like I was doing.
Oh, you got into. Okay, we gotta hold on. Let me mute this motherfucker, cause
just to be open.
yeah. Okay. So.
Right.
Welcome back, guys, to Demon Season Podcast episode.
Man.
Who gives a
4,
fuck?
5.
Who cares? We're so inconsistent with our consistency
Just like
that
these
we're
women are
consistent
their
with our
men.
inconsistency. Yeah, people view us and they're like, "Oh, they're back for like a week or two," and then we're like, "Oh, no, we're not," because we're adults.
Life
And
happens.
yeah, life happens, and
Fast.
I live too far, so it's hard to get up here in this bitch when there's so much traffic going on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but
still.
yeah, it's welcome to life. But
Right. Yes.
so you let's not jump straight into it.
You want to ease your way into it?
Let's ease our way into it
Got
because
you.
yeah, this is I feel like this is breakup season now.
You notice that it's starting to get a little warmer,
It's getting warmer.
and the girls are wearing less and going out more.
Yeah, and so are the men, but the men are also being how is this? There's more content out there, so they're hustling to get that OnlyFans money, and I'm like,
It hurts me. I see some of these UFC fighters now, and they're like have OnlyFans, and I'm like, what?
You-
There's a couple that do it, but like it's behind the scenes training they do. Like it's all about their training. So if guys want to see their
yeah,
training,
and then they're like, "What the fuck is this? I thought there was gonna be nudes." It's like OnlyFans is not only for that, my guy.
Someone can have a cooking show and do OnlyFans.
Patreon is a good way as well because Patreon, you can get more content, you can get extra content, you can do whatever you
got
want,
you.
and
Okay.
if people want to see that stuff, they'll pay for it. If they don't give a shit, they'll just go to the YouTube channel and be like, "Yeah, this is enough for me."
Exactly. I had a feel.
Yeah. But
agree.
yeah. So what have you been up? We'll get to the situationship in a bit.
Well, here's what everybody wants.
So what have you been up to? When did you fall off? When did you jump back on?
I think I fell off. Maybe it was. I can't blame the situationship because I'm the one who set the boundaries. But it was like about two weeks ago is when I started falling off little by little. It was more like I'm so comfortable in bed. She's there. I'm gonna sleep in. and
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not gonna, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how good that man.
Yeah.
And I was not disciplined enough
To get out of bed.
to get out of bed at 3 a.m. and go to the gym because man, that feeling right there,
That is the feeling every man craves.
man,
Every
that's
man,
different.
yes, every man desires to be in bed with a woman that shows them affection and shows them that they care,
Yeah.
even if it's not real. That feeling is still good.
Call me out on my shit. All right.
Yeah. Even though it's not
Yeah.
real, even though you're living in a little fantasy,
It was fun.
it was fun while it lasted.
But that's why I set the boundaries in the beginning, though.
Yeah, and look at you, gained weight. That's why I was wondering. I was like, Chris was doing so good. I was like, how come I haven't seen him?
Yeah.
And then I see that you were in the gym the other day at 2 a.m. I was like, he's back. He's back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. But it was funny part because she was like, I still want to go to the gym and stuff like that. But like,
It's hard. It's hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Easier
It's
said than
hard.
done,
Yeah.
you know?
It's I feel like if we ever make that what is it? What is it called? The retirement money. Are we ever gonna get out of bed? Fuck, probably not.
Fuck,
Yeah.
Nah.
I work too hard for this. Why the fuck do I have to get out of bed?
Exactly. I'm done.
Yeah.
Fuck them kids. Not like that, but like that. You know.
Yeah, no, fuck them kids.
But
Oh.
other than that, let's see. I'm starting taking training back. Like I got in class and every day is like, "You look so skinny. Where you been? You've only been gone a week. You lost all this weight." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm at the gym fucking 2
Yeah,
to 3 times a
I'm not
day
eating.
now, you know?
I'm heartbroken. I'm sad.
Not even. I wasn't even heartbroken. It's sad. I was saving money. It went from $84 to $20.
Oh fuck.
Bill. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, the
If it-
bill, the
Like,
going
when I
out
go
bill,
to
the dinner
eat,
bill. Yeah, I have noticed that too. I went.
I was like, man, I got money. You know, not in a bad way. I always have money, but still.
Yeah, yeah. You always have money, but it's nice when you go out. You're like, I'm eating alone, but my bill's low.
Yeah, and it's like, damn, for sure. You
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
Like nothing bad, like not talking shit, but like that's just.
It's a
one of the
good.
upsides.
It's one of the upsides. Yeah, of dating.
Yeah.
Look, there's no negative side to dating
at all whatsoever. I
because
agree.
you have someone to eat with.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
company, the enjoyment, the smiles, the
Exactly.
laughs. But that bill comes. If you ain't making money,
It's like, should we
that-
split this?
Yeah.
Are we running?
I've only recently asked someone to split once, just because I've been focused on school.
Yeah.
So I haven't been working,
Oh,
and
okay.
so I was like, hey, it's like I would like to do this, but I'm gonna. They're like, hey, it's cool. Like, let's just go. I want to enjoy time with you. I was like, fucking sick. Let's go.
All right, that's
Yeah.
How do you feel about that anyway? Because do you think dudes should take women? Because recently there's this video that came out. This dude wanted to take this girl out, but
Mm-hmm.
he was like, "Hey, we're gonna go out this day," and then the guy calls the girl like, "Hey, it'd be a bad financial decision for us to go out tonight. I can't do it." And then she was like, "If you're broke, just say you're broke." How do you feel about that? But he already told her that they were gonna go out on a date.
He should have saved money if he was inviting her out.
All right.
He should have saved money. He should have been straightforward from the beginning, saying, "Hey, I don't have much money. It's like I would
Right.
like to go out, but this is my situation currently." Then, if she's not interested, immediately she would have said, "Hey, like, nah, that's not my thing." But it's a communication thing, and that's what I've been realizing with a lot of men. A lot of men want to play the game, can't afford to play the game. So you have
Exactly.
to communicate. You have to let them know, going like, "Hey, this is my situation right now. Are you still interested?" I'm not gonna lie. Most women are gonna be like, "No, no," and that's a lesson that you have to learn as a man.
Damn.
Hey, shit. Maybe I shouldn't be dating.
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe I shouldn't be going out because of what's going on right now. Maybe I should get my money up a little bit.
Right.
What's his name? Samuel.
So
Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels. Yeah.
Yeah, he even said it, going
Yeah.
like, "Do you think you can afford going out with the money that you make currently?"
Exactly.
This is for both men and women.
Right.
And then again, in social media, and this is what the topic is. The current topic of today's podcast is how social media is portraying everybody,
Exactly.
where there's a standard. Going out, spending money, popping bottles, all that
Right.
stuff. Going out to dinners, going out with your friends. Cool. If you can't afford that, one, get off of social media because it's gonna fuck your head up.
Exactly.
It's gonna fuck you up completely.
Totally agree.
And then obviously you've seen it too. You've sent me videos of what do women expect? They expect a 6-figure man, 6 foot, gentleman, humbling, but still can defend them at night.
Yeah.
Spoil them, but don't hold them down. I'm like,
But,
oh.
but these women don't understand all they're giving them in return is sometimes is another man's child, their bad credit, their problems, and their headaches. And
or
sometimes that's
they don't
super-
even a lot of them don't know how to cook, and then it's been proven by other women on the internet. They're like, "Do you know how to cook?" No.
Yeah.
Do you know how to? Do you clean? No. That's why I'll have my man hire someone.
Right.
Like, who the fuck do you think wants to hire someone?
Yeah.
If you're not gonna do anything, the least you can
Exactly.
do is like cook and clean for your man.
Dude, I totally agree.
The minimum is
That's the bare minimum
If
you
you're
need.
staying
So-
home, your man's not gonna care if you want to go do your hair.
Yeah.
He's gonna pay for your nails. He's gonna pay for your hair. He's gonna pay for everything that you want.
Right.
The minimum you can do is cook, clean, and suck his dick.
That's
It's
basic.
just the minimum. If you want to work and have a career, then that's when you hire a maid for the house because you both want to pursue something.
Exactly.
But you both communicated that in the beginning.
Yeah, those are boundaries and standards that need to be set
Yeah.
before you guys move forward to anything. But still, though, some of these women, hey, I want a traditional man. I want a man of God. But it's like, do you have a cookbook? Are you a virgin? You know, are you any of those things? But you want a man of God. You want a traditional man when you're not traditional yourself.
I feel like virginity will only apply if you're under 21.
Oh, I definitely agree.
Yeah,
But
if you're
as a woman who
Yeah.
says she wants a man of God.
Now,
first
if she
woman,
has bodies, this is the same thing for dudes. If a dude or a female have bodies on top of bodies, they have this coldness within them where they won't appreciate a good person when they come in. So that's why I myself look at a person that has slept with a lot of people and I'll be like, oh, that person will forget about me immediately.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No one's dating for love anymore. Everybody's dating to forget the person.
To forget, yes.
To forget
but-
the last person they've been with.
And
you
then
know?
when you find a good person, you it's hard to comprehend the way they come at you. They're like, oh no, like, oh, it's like, what do you want? Like, what do you want from me? They're like, nothing, just give me your attention. You're like,
Like, hold on,
yeah,
don't lie
yeah,
to me.
and then don't
Yeah,
and then
that's it.
we're all fucked up.
Right.
That it's very interesting what the psyche does when someone good comes in your life and you're like, no, this is only in fucking Disney books, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I just read about this the other day.
This is not real.
It doesn't.
And even Kevin Samuel said, "Is like they do come and they do show up. Are you going to be ready for that opportunity?"
Exactly. And most of men are not. And like I said, like you said, social media.
Social media is it's a culprit because mentally we are not strong to absorb the content being released and understanding that, hey, that's not real life.
It's not realistic.
That's not realistic. You need to realize that those are moments in their life that came up because they maybe saved, maybe they worked hard for their career, maybe they jumped on an opportunity that gave them that chance to go to that.
Right.
So people don't okay. So okay.
Okay. I'll go. All right,
We
go.
put the subject out there. We put the topic out there.
Okay.
We made sure we're very clear that we aren't.
Sorry about that.
Damn!
My
Shut
bad.
your fucking phone off.
Oh, my bad.
Jesus Christ!
Sorry. Money don't rest. No, I'm just playing. All
Money
right.
don't rest, bro. I have to drive to fucking Anaheim, Long Beach tomorrow for
Sheesh. That's a fucking mission, dude.
Well, we have Metroflex tomorrow, so I have to go do that. Then I have to go pick up some supplements for people, and then drop it off and stuff. That's the hustle.
Hey.
That's the hustle. But your situationship, how did it come about? Why did you leave?
Like, see, how would I break it down? Like I set the boundaries in the beginning. I think I told you, like, I don't want a relationship,
Speak a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, so in the beginning of the relationship, or not relationship, the whole thing. was
Dating.
Like, dating.
I've learned
Okay, so we're
that
gonna call it dating.
we
Okay.
don't. And it was hard for me to realize this because this was my ex telling me this.
Ooh.
She goes and says, "I've never had more than 3 boyfriends," and I looked at her going, "Explain it to me."
Yeah.
I'm not understanding this. Didn't you fucking date that dude for like 5 months? Didn't you date this dude for like
okay,
6 weeks?
I see what she
and
did
she
there.
goes, "No, like I dated. I tried to
Yeah.
get to know them. I
Got
was
you,
like, but you
okay.
did everything like we did and more with that person." It's like, yeah, but I was dating him. I was so confused. So I understand now that unless you make it official, these women say we're dating.
Okay.
And
I wouldn't even
so-
call it dating, though.
Yeah, well, it's dating because it's considered that you're sharing your time with that person.
Okay. If
That is
that's-
dating.
Okay, then we will consider this dating. Okay.
Dating. A
So-
situationship is dating.
Okay.
I feel like once you date, like once you're like doing couple stuff and then you guys go boyfriend and then back up
Yeah.
and then go forward and back up, I feel that that's the situation.
Got you. Okay,
Because
okay.
you guys don't know whether you want to commit or not commit.
Got you.
And then once you commit, obviously it's a relationship.
I feel you. Okay.
Okay, so that's what
Okay,
it was
okay,
explained to me.
okay,
So I'm
gotcha.
like,
Oh, okay.
now that we cleared
Don't
it
let
up,
these women lie to you, though. No, I'm just playing.
don't,
Yeah.
hey, fucking niggas ain't shit,
Hey,
and women
to
lie.
this day. Anyways, so yeah, so it was like that at the beginning. Like, it was cool. Like, she was going to work, and she works for. She has a really, really good job. I have a really good
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
So she was going through. She was doing all that, and like I was like, hey, when you get through your probation or whatever, like I'm gonna take you shopping. But let me remind you, in the beginning of the relationship, I told her like
Niggas
my
ain't shit.
toxic trait
Yeah.
is we'll date, but I will treat you like a
Love
wife.
bombing. That's
and
what I
will
call-
teach you. And I'll be like I give you the boyfriend treatment without being the boyfriend.
Love bombing is that's what that's called. Where you
Ah.
give them all the affection of
Without the title.
without the title, give
Yeah.
them giving them everything they want,
Right.
and then at one point you're just gonna stop because you're like, hey, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the boundary that I told. Like,
That is a very bad.
that's what I said
That's a very bad toxic trait, by the
That
way.
is it's
Yeah,
it's
you
terrible.
need you need to not do that anymore.
Okay, that is it's
Yeah.
terrible. But
I know you. I
said
know
it-
you make money though, but
I
I,
know
feel like
that's
it's
the hard
because
word.
you make money. You're like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna spoil this bitch. She's gonna get the treatment, and from there, she's gonna have to make a decision whether she wants to stay or not.
Yeah, but but remember I told you like it would never work because I could not.
Same
Yeah.
person?
Yeah.
Oh, so this has been a while then.
Yeah, that's
Did
what
you
I'm talking
leave
about,
her already? Because
Huh?
if you didn't, I'm gonna fuck you
That was
up.
last week. But yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah.
So you deleted her number, you blocked her and
Yeah.
everything? Okay,
Everything.
good. Okay.
So, but that's what it was though. Like, so I was like, hey, once you get through this, so I took her, went to the mall, Victoria's Secret, Michael Kors, took her shopping because that's what I said I was gonna do.
Okay.
So went balled out, and then like the last 3 weeks, she's been at my house, stayed the night every night. Like,
But doesn't she have kids?
Yeah, her kids are old enough to the point where they take care of themselves. They're all
Gotcha.
self-sufficient.
All
So she
right.
comes over every night. I do laundry, I cook, and she just watches movies until I'm done and I'm preparing everything. So I do.
Well,
all
it's your
that.
house, so
Yeah,
I
it's my
feel like
house.
it's your
It's my
house, and she's
and she's like, oh no, I'll help you. I'm like, no,
No, don't worry about it. Yeah, this is my
and
house,
Like, I
don't
just
touch-
fucked the mentality in my head now. Like, if you do something for a woman, well, I did this for you, and she did do that one time, and I'm just like, huh. But
Oh, she
that's-
did it to you?
Yeah, because she was
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
She bought me
That
something one
fucks me
time,
up, too.
and I'm just like, I don't need you to buy anything. I don't need you cooking for me, clean. I don't need you to do nothing for me.
Yeah.
You just chill. I do
just
everything.
relax.
Yeah.
I'll do this
Yeah.
because they threw it once in your face,
Yeah.
and you're like, I'm good.
Now I'm just like any female. I'm like, I don't need you to do anything.
I see
Yeah,
in
and
every
I can't.
new relationship, I feel like you should give them a chance though, because
Okay.
if you go, hey, I will appreciate it, but do it out of the kindness in your heart. If you ever throw it in my face, just know that that's a big ick for me.
Yeah, it's
I've
a
told
very
I've
big
told
ick,
I've
yeah.
told I've told people that in the past before, and as of now, only girls that I dated for a long time
Right.
have thrown it in my face.
It's fucking weird. And
Yeah.
Like, but if you do something odd, like if you do something on the kindness of your heart for them, they're just and you tell them, and they're like, I didn't say to do that for me. And I was like, it was out of the kindness of
No,
my
no,
heart. I
but
just don't-
that's
you know?
fine. That's a normal reaction going because they're probably like on edge, and you're like,
Yeah.
well, I didn't ask you to do this. It's like, well, don't worry about it. This
Yeah.
is just out of the kindness of my heart.
Exactly, right?
Just
Yeah.
and then that's when you explain. Just appreciate it. A good thank you would be nice, and they'll be
Right.
like, oh, thank you, and cool, and that's all I ask.
Right.
And then once you said that, they're like, oh, and then they don't know that. I feel like they release a little bit of that toxicity, going like, okay, like he explained it, he talked to me.
Exactly.
And yeah, because in therapy,
Oh, is that what people do?
well,
Normal
that's
people?
what I've been doing. My therapist is very, very good. His name is his last name is Franco, Dr. Franco.
Okay.
He works at Crafton. He's very straightforward with me. He
Gotcha.
doesn't offer medication. He's like, I don't believe in that. I believe in you taking the steps to learning your past, presenting yourself in the present, enjoying the present.
Got you.
And then when it comes to the future, if you can't control it, don't worry about it.
Right.
Just make sure you function and enjoy the times. Make sure you plan for the future. Just don't plan like excessively. Like
Yeah.
understand there's a future. And your past, learn to forgive yourself
Yeah.
for what's happened. You can't
Exactly.
change it. Move on.
Right.
That took me 2 years to do, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you are doing. I feel like again, therapy's not. I've learned that
You're
therapy
good. Yeah, you're good.
therapy is not for everybody.
Right.
But seeing your steps of communicating, stepping up, doing things because it's like, no, that's toxic. I don't need to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take this step, and then I've seen you communicate. I've seen you speak. I've seen you talk to them.
Yeah.
They're stupid for sticking around
No, like that's
because
what-
you've communicated, going like, this is
Exactly.
what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I understand this is toxic, but I need you to understand that if it becomes too much, let me know.
Yeah.
But they don't let you know.
No, that is my. But I was just like, this is my toxic trait. This is what it was. I explained it to you, and like so I was like, I kind of remind her every like week, like, hey, don't get attached, don't fall in love, and it was like, don't speak on me, like, and I'm like, but I'm reminding you. But then again, I know I am fucking up her head because I'm doing everything.
But no,
perfect
but you,
as to
but
do it.
yeah, but you're telling her, going like, hey, understand what this is.
Yeah.
You're not telling her, oh, we're gonna get married. You're telling her quite the opposite.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, this is what it is. And
Yeah.
honestly, like, I'm kind of using you for comfort, and you're taking advantage of my toxicity of getting your stuff, relaxing, chilling, not
Yeah.
worrying about anything.
Comfort. Yeah, that's kind of what it was.
You're getting comfortable when you shouldn't, and you probably tell her, get your job, work hard, go take care of your kids. She's deciding to come over every night,
Yeah.
sit there, lay there, do nothing.
Yeah,
Who's-
while I cook
yeah,
and
while you
eat,
cook,
or
clean,
order
yeah.
food or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
that's not a problem. Well, not like that, but that's fucking like.
It's
bruh.
look,
That's like
I
almost level
don't.
10.
If you're communicating it,
Yeah,
I don't believe it's toxic. I believe she's just stupid for staying.
am I a dog? No.
No, you can't be
'Cause I
because you only because you're telling them what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're communicating what you're doing.
Right.
She's loving it. She's stupid if she's thinking something else. If she's getting, oh, I'm gonna change this nigga. No, bitch. Like
you
and
know who I am?
and I apologize. Yeah, I apologize for saying the word bitch, and I apologize for saying the word nigga. I don't care.
Yeah.
This is the internet. Go fuck yourselves.
Right.
But
This is-
yeah, just get over it. Just there's no sensitivity.
But,
I got through
yeah.
communications class. They taught me about the whole LGBTQ
Plus whatever.
plus. I've learned all those pronouns. I've learned how to respect them. I learned how to respect everybody now. Like, I don't care what you guys think. Not the community, but just everybody in general.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, gotcha.
If you have an opinion, let me know. Talk to me. Be a person. Yeah. Other than
Yeah.
that, don't fucking come out.
But yeah, I think that's kind of what it was. And then like recently, she's like, "Oh no, I'm just doing this for the face value and stuff like this." But I'm just like, "You're becoming attached." I can
yeah,
see.
yeah, you could see it.
And then he's like, "Oh, like I'll meal prep for you, meal prep." And I was like, "You know what? That's the last straw because I've told you repetitively, like I don't want you to do anything for me." And I'm like, "That's a girlfriend/wife thing. You cooking for me?" No, and I told her no. For me, you know. But
So-
once again, I don't like women doing things, buying things for me, though. You know.
You, I
Alright.
feel like you told her not to after she threw it in your face once. Correct?
Not from Jump Street. I told her that don't buy nothing from me or anything like that.
Oh, I do the same thing.
Yeah,
And if they
obviously.
buy me something, I appreciate it. I let them know. But thank
Exactly.
you.
Yeah,
I
she bought me some
appreciate it.
stuff, and I was like, "Thank
Yeah,
you so
no,
much."
and I appreciate it. I like
Yeah.
if it's the kind out of the kind. If it gets thrown in my face, I will grab it and hand it back to you.
Yeah, I don't
100%.
want it.
I don't
This
want
is-
this. Here, take
That's
it.
a fucking
Yeah,
big
take it.
ick.
Take yourself. Please exit my house and enjoy your life. But I would not like
yeah,
this anymore.
That's a really big ick, and
Yeah.
I'm just like,
It is a major ick.
Yeah,
It
and
is a
this
major
is
ick
like-
when someone, even for men, that because women are also traumatized in that aspect where men throw it in their face, going like, "I paid for this," blah blah, and they're like, "Nigga, that's I didn't
it's your
ask."
job.
Yeah.
it's kind of it's your job as a man to provide. So why would you be throwing it
Yeah,
in
so
her
why
face,
are you?
know?
Yeah, exactly. Why are you?
Especially if you're in a committed
You
relationship.
offered.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You offer. I'm gonna pay this. I'm gonna pay this. I'm gonna pay this.
So do it.
And you're letting her not worry. Like you're telling her, hey, I'm gonna do all this stuff, and don't worry about it. I'm not gonna throw it in your face because I know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
I hate the men. I feel like it's very cowardly, very beta, very simp when a man throws it in a woman's face, even though he made the decision to do it in the first place.
Right.
When women go and decide, I'm going to do this for my man or for my situationship or for the guy I'm dating, and then later on they throw in their face, "Why I did this for you?" It's like, and the dude's going to look at you going like, "I thought you were doing it out of the kindness of your heart." And now you're throwing it in my face.
Yeah, that's why it's just like it's not now this newer generation. It's really not.
It's not even it's not even the new generation. It's the older
think it's the older-
generation.
the older- they're starting to get worse.
Yeah, it's the machismo. It's the red pill. Even the red pill is taking things to the extreme, and I'm like, dogs, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
It's just
Instead
men
of-
are declining, dude. It's getting bad.
It's becoming like the feminist.
yes.
where I'm
But
like-
men are doing it now.
Yeah, and I'm like, whoa, like you're talking at a level like this, yet you don't look like you should be in the level like this. But because you have money, you think you're a level like this.
Exactly what it is.
And I started telling myself, going like, hey, you need to make money and you need to look strong and you need to learn how to fight.
Exactly.
Because at one point, it's going to become to in a situation where someone's going to come at you, and because they have money, they're gonna think they're the hot shit. You're gonna fucking deck them in the face, and then they're gonna
That's
be
all it
like,
takes.
And you're gonna stare at them going like, your money ain't saving you now, dog.
No, that's what it is. A lot of people, like, I don't know. A lot of people don't understand that nowadays, but people need to understand, like back in the day, men, I believe men were born to conquer and conquer in any type of way, in like little things. You wake up, set a goal. All right, I conquered this goal. Back in the day, you had Genghis Khan, you had Napoleon. They wake up in the morning and be like, all right, let's jump on horses. We'll head this way and we're gonna fucking conquer this land. We don't know who's over there or what's over there, but fuck it, we're gonna go take it.
The Vikings did that.
They're like, but we're gonna go conquer.
Yeah.
Nowadays, men don't do that. Men will sit there. Oh, I'm feeling depressed. Let me beat off.
Let me,
It's not the same.
Instead of doing labor work, they go, I'm just gonna trade on stocks. I'm gonna go YouTube. I'm gonna play video games. I'm gonna do this. This is the easy way to make money. Yet they look childish. They look. My cousin just got here from Mexico, and he had a broken leg. He just recovered. I took him to the gym, and he was absorbing the red pill for a bit. But
okay.
He was a very toxic trait of the red pill, where he would think he's up here until I stared at him and I was like, you don't have fucking money. You don't have fucking muscles. I can punch you in the face and you will knock out.
Right.
And he looked at me. He was like, you're right. I was like, I'm very much right. And before you start getting on your fucking high horse, you need to go to the gym and realize you need to bench fucking. I told him 315.
Yeah.
You need to squat 500. And you need to deadlift 600.
Exactly.
He goes, that's impossible. I was like, nothing's impossible. You want to be a fucking man? Let's build you up, and then you can start handling shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then also, I had a friend, deadbeat dad, and he's trying to be over here talking, giving me life advice. He's all,
those are the fucking worst.
X, Y, Z, and I looked at him going like, do you take care of your kids? He looked at me, he's like, what does that have to do with anything? I was like, that's the definition of a fucking man, bro.
Yeah, why?
You took in, you don't even take, you decided to fuck some chick, get her pregnant, and you ran away? It's like, I don't need you to be telling me shit, dog.
Exactly.
I don't need you to be telling me how to run my life. I don't want to listen to your deadbeat opinions and shit. He's all, but you don't get it. Like, we have to reproduce for the planet. It's like, I don't want to fucking, if I have daughters, if I have daughters, I don't want them to reproduce with your fucking low-life fucking kids.
Exactly.
Because they have your fucking genetics, and your genetics are fucking trash right now.
Exactly.
He just fucking looked at me. He doesn't talk to me anymore. Obviously, it's the end of the semester, so I'm hopefully never going to see him again.
But you're not wrong though. That's just one, you gotta be careful who you reproduce with nowadays, especially men like that. I'm not talking shit, trying to downplay.
No, we're talking shit.
But like I said, like if you're sitting over here dating a dude who paints his fucking nails, and and you get pregnant by him, and
okay. Let's not cross the boundaries.
All right, go ahead.
Because the guy that paints his nails might take care of their kids better than the guy that doesn't take care of the kids at all. Than the fucking machismo guy fucking every bitch and then walking off like he fucking owns the world.
I wasn't talking about taking care of his kids, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I feel like a man is a man when he takes over his responsibilities and takes care of what he needs to take care of.
Yeah, I agree.
That is a man. Sure, different definitions of a man going like, I don't like it. Like for me, I used to want to paint my nails because of fucking emo. I used to want to grow out my hair. I used to want to fucking wear eyeliner because, emo phase. Like that's what I was like around, rock stars and shit. Now I'm like, thank God I didn't get piercings. Thank God I didn't paint my nails.
Yeah.
Thank God I didn't, like I had a man bun at one time, but it was high maintenance. I was like, just cut your hair. Like cut your hair like a normal person. You don't have to worry about it.
Right.
Dress like a normal person. Sagging. I saw some kids sagging today. I was like, I used to think that was cool. And the more you start growing up, the more you start becoming an adult. And this is what I wish social media would promote more, where you see these people with suits. It's like, I don't want to see a person with a suit. I want to see a regular dad with fucking jeans on, his dad's shoes, and taking care of his kids. Yeah. I want to see like a normal dude.
Exactly.
I want these women to see what a happy dad is like, taking care of his kids, taking care of his wife. His wife being happy.
Right.
And then social media doesn't promote. What does social media promote? Ass, titties, muscles, sex, money, drugs.
But the other thing about a lot of these kids, these fucking broccoli haired kids in the gym, they think, That's what being a man is, just doing that, though, having those traits and not being able to raise a family or anything like that, though. Like you said, these fuckers can, they can have all the money in the world, but all right, let's go out here to the woods and let's see who's going to survive the longest. They can't.
They can't. You're right. They
can't.
can't.
But social media said you need this, and this to survive. But in the real world, you really can't.
Well, you saw, like, obviously, you've seen the property my dad has, and where he taught us how to farm.
Yeah,
I know how to skin I know how to skin an animal. I know how to kill them, skin them, cook them, and then keep them not refrigerated, but like make sure.
They don't
I know how to
decompose
do
fast.
that.
Yeah,
I know
I know
how
what
to
you mean.
farm.
Yeah.
In case if some shit happens, guess who's gonna survive? I'm gonna have my shit.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have my shit. I'm gonna fucking call you. It's like, hey, you want to go up to the woods? It's like, I'll
Yeah.
farm, we'll cut wood, we'll fucking make fires and shit.
Exactly.
It's just, and I'm not gonna call just anybody. I'm definitely, I'm gonna call the homies that know how to fucking live in the wilderness. Yeah. I'm like, y'all ready? It's like, all right, I got a homie that has guns. We're gonna go hunting with those guns. I got you know how to cut wood. You know how to work labor. You know how to like actually fucking do shit.
That's
So
what
it's like, all right,
yeah.
let's go. It's like, hey guys, we're gonna start something up here. We're gonna do an encampment. We're gonna fucking take care of this shit. If we can save people, let's save. Like, I already have a whole plan for the apocalypse.
Yeah, but that's how it should be, though.
Yeah, and
but these kids nowadays, even some of these grown men nowadays, they don't know how to lift up an axe. They don't know how to start a chainsaw. They don't know how to fucking put a nail and a hammer together.
They don't know how to change their fucking tire.
They can't even pump gas. I see more women pumping gas than men nowadays.
I've been seeing that.
Let me tell you, brother. Let me tell you.
I've been seeing a lot of women pumping their gas,
Yeah.
and the dude in their fucking car, like,
Just sitting there, right?
I literally wanted to get out and be like, is this your fucking kid?
Exactly.
Is it? Oh, this is your man?
Yeah.
In the fucking car, just.
But that's just, the generate, like, where everything's fucking head right now. Just like, so I was getting cut by my barber this morning. She braided my hair, and I was talking to her. I was like, hey, how do you feel? Say you're married to your husband or whatever, and like you take his car, and he wants to take your car, and he comes in here screaming, there's no gas, and there's no gas in the car. What the fuck? Is it his job to fill it up, or is it your job to fill it up if he's supposed to be taking care of you? You kind of go.
He's supposed to be taking care of you.
If he's a provider, yeah.
Every gas tank in your house should be filled up by him. So
I agree with that, but
yeah,
I'm just saying,
my mom's car is always full.
Yeah.
But if it's not full because of my dad, it's full because of her kids.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're taking care of her because she took care of us.
Right. I agree.
And I know in America the tradition is as soon as you hit 18 you move out.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also other cultures in America. That's why it's called the United States of America.
Right.
A bunch of states united. A lot of cultures are here, immigrated here. It's land of the immigrants. And there's different cultures. For us, the Hispanic community, we take care of our parents
Right, you take care of
after
others.
a certain age.
Right.
And it's our responsibility as her sons to make sure she's good.
Got you.
Yeah. I don't know how it is with the white and black culture. I know it's as soon as you hit 18, I can't wait to leave. And then y'all struggling for 10 years.
Y'all having 10 kids and fucking living in one apartment with your grandma.
Hopefully not, because the successful people that I know, they were smart as fuck, but because their parents raised them appropriately.
They're raising a two-parent household? Is that what it was?
No. A few of them went to the military.
Okay, well,
a few of them, a few of them had a toxic family, but the family always made sure that they went to school, made sure they had their food.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, they a lot of people fought.
Right.
No one has a normal family, but the successful people said, I had people that supported my schooling. I had people that fed me. That's all we really need. I was like, you're right. My dad taught us how to work hard. He didn't teach me the educational part. He said, education will help you. Right. I just don't know where to start because I'm not educated. I can only teach you how to work hard and make your money.
That's it.
And that's
the backbone of America. I'm sorry.
Now I work hard. Yes, it took me a while to go back to school and understand that part because I didn't really ask. I didn't know how to ask. My dad raised me as a work hard and work for what you want.
Right.
And now that I've realized going like, well, I can ask questions to people. I do have resources I can ask for my education. Now I understand that the way he taught me gave me a nice backbone. And now that I'm going to school, that backbone is helping me out.
Exactly.
And so there's different cultures and stuff. Back to the gas thing. But I feel like if a man is going to take care of a woman, the man has to make sure that there's gas. She has money to go buy groceries. She has money to do her hair, to do her nails. If you can't afford that, Communicate. It's going back to the fucking circle. Communicate. Chris is not a scumbag because he communicated what's going on.
Exactly.
The scumbag is a person taking advantage of Chris's toxic trait. Because that toxic trait, she's like, oh, I'm going to get stuff out of this. And I have to put the minimum effort in.
Yeah, and that's definitely
And
that's
then,
not that. I don't
yeah,
wanna
and
do
then
it.
now you're thinking about it, and now you're like, yeah, that's right. Fuck.
You know what?
Yeah.
I still had fun.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
But at the end of the
No,
you
not
have
like
a,
that,
but
like-
then you have a good job to be able to do things
Yeah,
like
people
that.
to do toxic
Yeah,
shit, I
you
guess.
save your money. You can do things that
Yeah.
the normal person, the average man that works at McDonald's or Burger King or
Mm-hmm.
is under 30 can't do.
Yeah, some of these men over 30 can't that are working at McDonald's. I've seen
Yeah,
that a lot lately. A lot of older
even
people.
me, I don't have a solid job, but I still make money to do what I
Exactly.
want to do. I still
Exactly.
make money to make sure my parents, when they ask for something when I'm driving home, oh, can you stop by and buy this? I was like, fuck yeah, for you guys, 100%.
Yeah, I got
I don't
you,
give
yeah.
a fuck. I always have gas in my car. I always have something to eat. I always have money in case something happens because I'm responsible.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do to save myself the trouble? I understand that I cannot be in a relationship right now.
Jeez,
And
speak on it.
it sucks. It did hurt doing that decision.
Yeah.
It did put me in a depressed state for a bit. I understood that. And I was the responsible one going, I can't afford this right now.
Yeah.
This takes money. This takes time.
Right.
This takes effort. What don't I have right now? Time, money,
No.
effort.
Right.
Because my time and my money and my effort are going for an education.
Right.
And so that's going to take a lot of my time. And I had to be very vocal about it. I had to be very responsible. And I had to be very communicative,
Right.
saying, I can't afford this right now. And the hate I got from it,
Oh, I believe
the
it.
hate I got, the anger I got, the repercussion that came with it was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt better about myself.
Exactly.
And that thing in the back of my head and like the stress
Yeah.
left because I was like, you were vocal about it.
Right.
It sounds selfish, but at the same
Not at
time,
all.
it's not because you're letting them know where you're at as a person. And I feel like people are afraid of the repercussions.
Yeah.
And I don't think social media shows enough of that. They only show you the negative part of, oh, how many girls did you sleep with? Oh, I slept with like this many girls. And there was one time, and they tell you a story, and you're like, well, why didn't you tell her?
Yeah.
Like, why didn't you tell her that you were going through this, or you didn't want a relationship, or because they're afraid of the negative.
Exactly.
And then they
It's
fuck
just-
up everybody else. And then
Yeah.
guess what? We have girls over here not trusting men, and we have men not trusting girls
I believe that.
because of the lack of communication.
I believe men do that because they don't know how to handle their emotions.
Yeah, yeah. I had that issue. I had that issue. You're correct.
Because they don't want to hear like, "Oh, you're broke." Like, what, bitch? Like, but it's your emotional. Like, damn, she's just like, pop my balloon or something like that. But
Yeah,
it's
your
like,
ego, your ego gets
deflated your ego,
bruised.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like, no, still like, instead of she's telling you you're broke, like, but you're broke. You can't take yourself out to the place, but you're calling me broke because I can't take you. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's like you take yourself then. But women will never call themselves broke. They'll always call the man broke at the same time.
I haven't experienced a woman calling me broke.
Yeah, me neither.
But I've experienced a girl telling me, well, if it's like, she kind of said I was broke without telling me I was broke,
Yeah, no,
But
I got you.
but I told that person, I explained my situation, and I said, it's like, hey, I don't think it's smart if we date. You know what? It's like, I don't think I should be dating in the first place. So I
Right.
apologize. And she goes, oh, don't worry about it. Everybody goes through problems. Everybody goes through. Essentially, the end of the conversation was, if you broke, just say, I'm
say
glad
yeah.
you realize you're broke.
Damn, that's not even cool. Like, I think the worst that's happened to me. It's like she was with my exes. She was like, "Fuck you and all your money you have," and I'm just like, "What's my money have to do?"
Yeah.
Like,
What?
that I was like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
Like not a flexion, not like that, but I was like, "What? Like, what do my money have to
Yeah.
do with any like
Yeah.
the way you acted?"
Fuck you and your money.
Yeah, like, okay.
Oh.
Like, it's never been about money. Like, it's weird.
But for me, I feel like, for me, And I think you feel the same way, but you have the good job, you have the good position,
Yeah.
where money is not a problem and you can do these things.
Right.
I feel like because I don't have that capacity of money, I don't feel like I can date because I can't take them out whenever I want. I can't
Exactly.
take him to shop whenever I want.
I see
And I
what you
feel
mean.
like that's very like
Not demeaning or demoralizing, but
I guess
Hard.
it's hard for me to be in a relationship if I can't spoil them.
right.
Because I feel incapable.
Yeah, but that's your thing. You're a pleaser, and you want to please her. You want to make sure she's
That's
happy.
that's literally
See?
because I
That's what it
want
is.
to go out and enjoy. I don't want you to stay home.
Yeah.
After a long day, you're stuck in an office. I don't want you to come over to my house and just hang out in my fucking room.
Right. I want
Watch
to go.
Netflix.
Yeah.
I want to go and I want to take you out. I want you to enjoy yourself because
Right.
I know you worked hard on the week. I
Exactly.
know that you're killing yourself to make sure to get your bread.
Yeah.
And I want you to relax.
Right.
If I can't give you that relax, if you come home
Mm-hmm.
and just stay home, what the fuck's the point of being in a relationship? Why are you dating then?
Yeah.
You're dating to have fun. You're dating to go out. You're dating to
Exactly.
explore. You're
I
not
agree.
dating someone to fucking hang out in your house. I
Okay.
can hang out in my house by myself.
So, have a time of my life. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
exactly.
But the thing is, so you say dating. When you're dating somebody, is it okay for you and whoever you're dating still to talk to other people?
Yes.
And have relationships with
Yes,
other people?
as long as you're communicating
Okay.
that you can talk. It's like, hey, we're dating. I understand. I understand. I'm not the only person you're dating.
Right.
I'm not. We're both on dating apps. We're both talking. This is how I feel about it.
Okay, no, yeah.
And I spoke.
Men need to hear this stuff.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I spoke to. I had a group of girls in my theater class. I got partnered with them. It was
Yeah.
all random.
Right.
And they said, "Oh, it's like, oh, I have this app, and I'm talking to someone, and this other guy caught my interest." I was like, "Go for it, go talk to him." They're like, "You as a man, do you believe that's okay?" I was like, "As long as you tell the other person
Yeah,
that
it's fine.
you're talking to other people and you're keeping that open, and the moment he wants to make it, what is it, monogamous?
Exclusive.
Yeah, exclusive.
Yeah.
To let you know."
Yeah.
And that way you can cut everybody else off.
Exactly.
If you don't have that conversation, if you don't say, "Hey, I want you exclusively for me, and I'll be exclusively for you," then
no point.
there's no point in fucking handling
I
it.
think that was one of
no
my-
one,
yeah.
there's no one that's gonna assume because we've been hanging out that we're gonna stop talking to other people.
Right.
No. You tell me, I want you for me.
Yeah.
And I want to be only yours.
I feel
If
you.
you don't say that shit, I don't give a fuck.
I think that was one of my toxic traits back in the day. I'd be like, "You're mine, but I'm single."
Yeah, you can't do that. No. You can't do that.
That
I don't feel
I'm
like
sorry.
that's fair. Now,
Yeah, but
now
that
when
was
it
just-
comes to having sex, I don't feel like a person should be sleeping with everybody in the fucking world either. I feel like if you're gonna fucking have sex raw, I believe you should have it with one person.
Exactly.
You can't be just sleeping around because one, for a guy, the pH levels of a female gets interfered with other females, blah, blah, blah. Women know what the fuck I'm talking about. Men, you need to realize that you just can't fuck a bitch after a bitch after a bitch because you're going to fuck them all up. And then you're going to have some fucking type of rash on your dick. It's true. Because of the different pH levels of vaginas and how it works. And sometimes the chemical reaction with your dick, it's going to not be happy. And it's going to leave something.
Don't
It's
fuck
going to
around.
leave a rash. Yeah, it's called...
Wrap it up.
Yeah, it's called chlamydia. I'm just kidding. Whatever Bradley Martin has.
Wow.
Oh, that's a joke. That's a joke. Bradley Martin doesn't have anything. Mommy and Daddy podcast. You guys should listen to it. But yeah, it's a really
But
cool
yeah.
podcast. It's very. Yeah, I don't think people should be sleeping around.
Right.
And if you are, please, men, wear condoms. Women carry condoms.
Just get
There's-
tested.
There's no, yeah, just be protected. Don't. There's no shame in wearing condoms. You want to fuck.
Everybody likes to fuck.
Everybody likes to fuck raw. It feels great. It feels amazing. We love giving cream pies. It's great.
Hey.
But you have to think about the longevity of the game. You can't just be playing the game for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you get sick and you die. No,
God damn.
there are no revives here.
Living a self? No, I'm just
Yeah,
playing.
yeah. There's no
Yeah.
fucking healing potions. Nothing.
You gotta play the long game, not the
Yeah,
short
you got to
game.
play the long game. You have to be
I
protected.
agree with that.
It's
Definitely agree.
it's in social media. I don't. As much as I see it, all I see is raw dog and eating ass. Niggas out here don't eat ass. I called them out. I'm like, hey guys, do you guys eat ass, like, for reals?
Nah,
And they're like, no, like, that's gross. I was like,
but y'all
talking about it. I just
Yeah.
saw you repost something about eating ass. Like, so you're not about it. It's like, yeah, you need to stop.
Yeah.
You need to stop. You can't be part of the fucking game and be pretending.
Bro, I'm
you know.
done. You can't be part of
Yeah,
it.
and then girls, it's like, oh, it's like, you guys don't give head? No. Do you guys not want to fall in love with anybody? Like,
Yeah, like, do you
like-
think a man's really gonna stick around?
yeah,
Like,
if you
and
don't give head,
that's kind of a deal breaker sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
sometimes
lie.
guys don't want to fuck. Sometimes they would want head. Sometimes they just want to give head.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just want to eat a girl out and watch you squirm and then just leave you there and
Exactly,
just be
but-
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it. And then you're all like, oh my God, that's never happened to me before. First of all, you liar. Second of all,
Close your eyes when you lie to me, bitch.
and then same thing with
toxic.
dudes. Same thing with dudes. I've never gotten a blowjob before by like this. You're like, you're a liar, dog. You're a liar. It's like, you were fucking talking about this about some random bitch the other day.
I'm done.
Yeah, but I just fucking, I've been catching people lie all the time now.
Yeah?
I just look at them, I'm like,
It's like, you're not about that life, son. Just
yeah.
relax.
Oh,
What happened?
you remember that little rant I had about security guards
And strippers?
and strippers?
All right, here we go. Break it down.
So, because of my limit of time, the only job opportunity I have is being a security guard at a strip club.
I'm done.
But I told them the only reason I will come back, and the only thing I ask for is if I can get an opportunity to do my homework when I work here. If it gets busy, obviously I'll stop, put it away.
Yeah.
But when it's not, I can have the opportunity to do my homework.
Right.
They're like, yes.
Hey, fuck it. That's
Hey,
money.
and I
yeah.
was like, beautiful. That the only reason I'll come back is if I can accelerate my education while making a little bit of money.
Right.
Which I feel like that's the smart thing to do with people. If
Yeah.
if you have the opportunity to work. Don't be at home lazy doing nothing.
Yeah.
Make your money. Excuse me. Make your money. Be something in life. Don't just be worthless,
Yeah.
wasting your time doing nothing. Chris works hard. He can play video games after work. He goes to the gym. There's his responsibilities. Like,
Yeah.
cool. My responsibilities is I go to school. Do I feel a little lazy? Like, not lazy, but do I feel a little bit
Unmotivated?
incompetent, not working full time? Yes.
You're
So
gonna,
so when I have the opportunity to work, when I have the opportunity to make a little bit of money, I feel a little bit more accomplished saying I'm going to school, I'm making money,
Right.
I'm being a productive person in society, I'm paying taxes. Great. I feel good.
yeah.
So that's what I mean. I just don't understand why people don't want to work. Maybe they're stressed out because of school. I understand I experienced full-time student.
Yeah.
That shit sucks.
It does.
Bro, that shit was...
I can't do it no more, boss.
It was hard.
Yeah.
I will say that I respect any person as soon as they got out of high school that goes straight into like a full-time college career.
Ooh.
God damn it, bro. Like, you guys are the smart. I never understood it. Now that I do, it's hard. I understand why they get really cocky
Yeah.
about finishing school. It's like, that shit is difficult.
Yeah.
The amount of things you're supposed to know in 3 months, you're supposed to be to have a good grade to go to university in community college.
Right.
You're just like, holy fuck, like this took a lot. Now imagine fucking university. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Cal State for accounting, and I'm like, I love the process of accounting.
Right.
The knowledge was being retained pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me going like, this is a lot. Like, I need to practice more. And well, that's why I stopped being in a relationship, because I was like, my time's going over here.
Yeah.
When it can go over here, I need to do this over
Yeah.
here.
And
This is my
that's a good
future.
decision.
I was like, this is
exactly.
my future. If I come back to her and she's taken, my bad, my
But
loss.
would you go back to her though?
I would, because she was a good person. But it's the whole, well, I have to let you go now. If you do you live a happy life.
Right.
I understand my responsibilities are here. So let me do my responsibilities here.
Right.
And so if anything new comes in and everything, great. Like, opportunities come and
Right.
go. Yeah. But I know for a fact that my education comes first now,
Yes.
because it's a very, very difficult thing. And Kevin Samuels, as much as I wish he was alive now,
God, R.I.P. real one.
yeah, he was a real one, because he
Yeah.
said it, and it always stayed in my head.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not making this much money by the time you're this age,
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't be focused on things that make you happy. You should be
Exactly.
focused on things that are gonna make you better first, because once they make you better, then you'll be happy. It's like,
Hey, no, I totally agree with that. Like, I was listening to a podcast the other day, and someone's like, in there, like, you know what? Like, I can go out, I have 30 women with me, and I have my brother with me, as Andrew Tate. And he was like, I'm not happy. I'm sitting there, I'm checking my bank account, and, I'm sending emails out while I'm out at dinner. He's like, what makes me happy is providing for them and them being happy. And I'm just like, this motherfucker's right. 'Cause that's kind of what makes me happy. Like, when I go out, like, we went out to dinner for my friend or whatever, and like, who's paying the bill? And it was a big ass bill, and everybody, they're all gonna split it. I'm like, nah, don't worry, I'll pay the whole bill, and then you guys just send me the money.
Yeah.
But like, at the same time, that's what made me happy.
you're like,
Being
I got
able-
it.
yeah, yeah.
And then you guys send me what you can.
Yeah, and there's fucking 15 people at the table, and it's like, I got it, don't worry. We're at a steakhouse, I'm like, I got it, don't worry. If we're same money. If you can't, cool, whatever, fuck it.
Yeah.
Well, and that made me happy. Not being there, like, I'm not worried about being happy anymore.
Yeah.
But
I
me,
ate, I
you
got
know?
my meal, but what made me
Exactly.
happy is that I provided for all the people that I care about.
Yeah, and everybody else is happy, so I'm happy. I'm straight, I'm
Yes,
good, we're all happy,
I love that feeling. Well,
that's what I'm at now. I'm just
that-
like, for sure. Like,
But that's the thing where I started telling people, they're like, Luis, what are you going to do when you graduate? I was like, I'm going to get a job as an accountant.
yeah.
I'm going to get my CPA license. I'm going to get a job as an accountant. But in a year, I want to open up a gym. It's like, it's like, why? That's very stressful. And I was like, I understand. But this is not what I'm going to do. What I want to see is I want to help kids get better.
Right.
I want to give them a chance to, if they can't afford a gym for their sport, they can come
Got
to
you.
my gym and show me what they want to do, what their career path is. It's like, I need to be here because of this. I'll be like, you can come work out for free.
Right.
Just keep your grades up. And that's
Exactly.
going to make me happy. I know I'm
Right.
going to feel appreciated by that one person that I'm helping.
Yeah.
And if he tells his friends that are getting an education, they're like, hey, there's this gym. As long as you have your good grades and as long as you want to become something in your sport, he'll let you train for free.
Right.
That's what I want to accomplish.
Exactly.
I know I'm not going to make money out of the gym.
Right.
I know 110% that I'm not going to make money out of that
Right.
gym. But the opportunities I'm going to create for those athletes to one day become great, and
Exactly.
they won't have the excuses of, oh, nobody wanted to help me.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I was there.
Exactly.
I was there to help you.
But- and
I
that's how it
supported
should
you,
be, yeah.
and then you fucked up. You
Yeah,
fucked up your
exactly.
opportunity. If
You're
it
right.
doesn't, or you made it happen because you took the opportunity and you went with it, and you
Exactly.
went and you took advantage of it, and now look at you.
Yeah, and most of these kids nowadays, some of them, they won't do that.
They won't.
They
but
can have the world, but they're just like,
see, but I'm talking about the kids that don't have
Yeah, the
that.
disadvantage-
the
not everybody's
hungry,
disadvantage, but
the
yeah.
hungry ones.
Exactly, the ones who
little,
wanna make
the
it.
little black kid that wants to make it, the little
Yeah.
Hispanic kid that wants to play soccer, the little white girl that wants to play tennis,
Yeah.
and they can't afford it.
Exactly.
I want to be able to help them because I seen it with my eyes where
Right.
they couldn't do it. I've lived through it where
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Exactly.
And I'm like, I want to be that provider for them.
Right.
Obviously, I'm going to have a big gym. I'm going to have a lot of equipment. There's going to be memberships there.
Yeah.
But understanding that my focus will be those kids or people that want to do powerlifting and can't.
Right.
They'll have a place to train.
Gotcha.
They say, oh, you signed up, you paid for this, you paid for that. Okay, cool. Come train here.
Right.
Just get ready for your competition. You need help. We got coaches here that'll help you. I'll pay
Exactly.
for it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, really? It's like, yeah.
Right.
If you're serious about this sport, I want you to do great.
Yeah, it's be fully dedicated.
Yeah.
That's what they,
And I feel like when you give someone that opportunity, they give their efforts. They give
Yeah, yeah.
full effort.
They're giving
feel
the
appre-
110.
Yeah, and that's what I want. I want to see, because I don't have that around me. I don't have that at the gym.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
go at Rebirth. I don't see it at the gym.
Right.
I don't see it at Legends. I only see it on the internet.
yeah.
I want to
That's
be
the
around it
that's the
because when
crazy
you're
part.
around greatness, when you understand what greatness is, you get this drive within you.
Exactly.
And you want to push yourself more. And I want to feel that. I remember feeling that at the gym in Orange County I used to work at. That shall not be named. But but I remember feeling when I spoke to my boss, how he was passionate about his athletes. When I talked to the baseball players that were there, when I talked to the chicks that worked out with the trainer that was there,
Right.
the support they had from them was an
Exactly.
amazing feeling. It made me want to
Yeah.
be better, made me want to support them more, made me want to, let's not do this, let's not raise the memberships, let's not raise this, let's just help them out because they're loyal, they're going to stay
They've
here.
been here. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's another thing that the internet doesn't show, camaraderie.
Yeah.
Everything is so selfish, everything is about narcissistic, very self-centered.
Yeah.
Where's the community? And I rarely see it. And then
It's dissipating really, really fast in all sports.
well, yeah,
Not only
but
like that, but
and you see it in football where there's that one team member that keeps the whole team together.
Yeah.
You see it in soccer, that one team member keeps everybody together.
Exactly.
As soon as that team member leaves, what happens?
It's a disarray.
They end up going to shit until someone steps up.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
because you need that one person to like the glue to the puzzle.
Yeah, that one
No,
at
you know,
your
yeah.
work. At your work, if there's not a certain amount of people that keep everything together, what happens? Everybody
it's
just
all fucked up.
yeah.
Like there's days I'm not there, and then I'm getting texts and calls like, "Where you at? Where you at? We need you. What you doing?" And I'm just like, I never miss a day. But it's like, where the fuck is Chris? Everybody's looking for me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
one
because
person.
you're the person that's pushing everybody to fucking
Yeah, exactly.
get it going.
Yeah, because now, like, at work, and I'm like, Chris, say something. We don't want to say anything. We're too afraid or something like that. And I'm like, bro, what the y'all grown men? Like,
Yeah.
like Chris will say, don't worry. Like, go, Chris. And I'm like, yeah, like I say, that's kind of like my job now to like speak up for everybody.
Yeah, well, that's
So step into that role now. I'm just like,
yeah.
so it's
You're
like,
stepping up into a more responsible. They
Yeah.
believe in you. You learned the job.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a trait not a lot of people have, because at school I got an award for it's just a small award for like being the big brother.
See, that's still a fucking amazing award.
Yeah, he's like being the big brother. He's like, why?
Yeah.
He's like, why am I getting that award? Is it because you always stood up when something was going on or something was falling apart? You always stood up and said, hey guys, do we want to do this? Do we want to do this? It's like,
Right.
let's start doing this.
You have those leader qualities.
Well,
yeah.
It's because I just don't want to stand there and everybody's just looking like a fucking idiot. Everybody's shy. Everybody's nervous.
That goes back to like men are not men anymore. Like the Congress back in the
Yeah.
day. Like no one. Everybody's just like, oh.
It's just I
okay.
got tired of being in the classroom and everybody's just like keeping to themselves. And I'm like, hey guys, my name is Luis. I would like to express myself that if you guys want to start a study group, like we should all get together and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody's like, oh yeah.
All of
I'm
a
like,
sudden-
all of a sudden
yeah, but
everybody
it's
wants to
just
do
like-
some shit. But
like I
then
said,
you
it's not the
start
same,
that and
yeah.
only the real ones stick around. Like I had a group chat for accounting.
Mm-hmm.
Only a few people would communicate to each other.
Right.
Only a few.
Right.
And everybody else would take advantage of that. They're like, oh, okay, this is that. They wouldn't speak up.
Yeah.
We got set in groups. And it was me and some other chick at one point where we were fucking trying to answer everything. And we didn't get the right answer sometimes. But we're like, where the fuck is everybody else?
Exactly.
So where you guys at? There's 6 of us. And only 2 of us are answering. Like, what's going on? And then some guy's like, well, I had the answer, but you guys didn't. I'm like, well, speak up, dude. You fucking work. No, I think he works for the city of Riverside. I was like,
Okay.
you work for the city, like, and you can't fucking speak up. Are you
That's
silent?
really
Are you
bad.
silent on the
Yeah.
side and shit? Like,
yeah,
what the
like,
fuck?
are you afraid? Like,
I
are
called
you
out
afraid to stand
people,
up?
bro.
But I noticed that though too. A lot of people are afraid to stand up and talk to everybody or make their voice known. A lot of people are afraid to do that.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
okay, for sure.
Oh no. We got time because only one motherfucker asked a question. You guys are scum.
We got to post it earlier in the week.
Yeah, we're gonna post earlier once we get more consistent. Now that the summer's here.
Finally.
Yeah,
It's
and
just
then
gonna slow down a little bit. I can actually get up here more.
yeah, or I can go down there now that I have more time. I will be working Thursdays, and when I don't do powerlifting meets, I'll be working Saturdays at the club. So I will say this: they did clean it up. It looks really nice. The women are very respectful now. They don't really talk back or talk smack, which I appreciate because
No, it's all good.
if you ever been to a strip club, I haven't, but I've worked there before.
Yeah, it's a waste
A
of
lot
money.
of them are very disrespectful.
Egotistic.
Yeah, they believe that they run the show, and now that they realize they don't run the show and they're there to work and just like everybody else, I feel like they're much they respect each other more.
Yeah.
They treat each other like colleagues now, and I'm like, oh shit, like this is new. Everybody's nice. Everybody's getting along. Everybody.
Right.
I was like, this feels like I'm at a car dealership.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody's showing off their car. Everybody's
Yeah.
doing that. Security's just walking around, making sure everybody's safe. Waitresses are doing their thing.
Yeah, I got you.
I was like, oh, this feels very professional.
Right.
I was like, I never thought I would say that about a fucking strip
strip
club.
club?
I was like, this is a business.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, it's a business. I was
Right.
like, all right. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, this is nice because now I can do my shit. And if something
Yeah.
goes down, I can literally go up and see where it's at, go there, handle it, come back.
Got you.
So I was like, okay, this is professional. Not when it was before where I was talking shit because it was all over the place.
Right.
Now it's like, it's a business. Oh, this is nice. Cool. Wow. Yeah. So that's it. So hopefully we can start doing these podcasts a little bit
No,
more. But
definitely.
yeah, there's what else were we supposed to talk about? We were supposed to talk about. We talked about a lot of social media stuff. I think that was the main.
That
point,
was the
right? That was the main
I think
point
we got
because
most of it out, to be honest.
yeah, and it was very organized. I feel like
Yeah.
maybe
we weren't all over the place.
we weren't. We were all bringing back to the same circle that social media is. I feel like it's falling apart, but it's not.
Yeah, I feel like they're desensitizing a lot of the men.
Yeah.
Desensitizing
Because I was
all of
looking
this.
at my feed and I haven't liked any news or anything like that, and they still pop up,
They
and I'm
still-
like,
they
is
still
it
do
because I'm a dude?
Yeah.
And Instagram just puts it there in my Explore
Yeah.
page. I was
Even
like,
if you like stop on a picture for like 5 seconds and you scroll past it, it'll start popping up more on your page.
yeah, I seen that happen. I'm
You
like,
don't-
I
you
haven't
don't have to
liked
like
any,
it.
and I just look at it. I was like, why is this on my page? It's like,
Yeah.
and I'm fucking trying to like anime shit, and
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I like anime stuff. Cool, because I want to get rid of all the like
Yeah.
toxic shit.
Gotcha.
And it just comes up, and I'm like, this is okay. I feel like this is a nice trap to get men. I don't know what women go through. If we can get women examples of
Exactly. yeah.
how your feed gets manipulated and stuff.
Right.
I think it gets more manipulated with products for women.
Yeah.
Like, hey, buy this.
Or
You
this
can't-
bodysuit will do this, or this fashion Nova wear this. And
gossip or
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
And for men, it's obviously sexualization of women.
Exactly.
And sexualization of women, and hey, buy this to make yourself a better man. So, this is a product to make you smell good, so women can
Alright.
come towards you.
That shit's crazy.
I
This
was
isn't gonna
like-
grow your hair out, or this is
Yeah.
your fast way to get a 6-pack,
And,
or
and I look at it, I was like, I hope men don't fall for this. And then I go to school and some dude's wearing that fucking cologne.
I'm done.
And I'm like looking and going like, that's not how it works, right? And he just looks at me going, what?
it's like if I wear this, I get bitches, right?
No, you still ugly. You still smell like shit.
I don't know. It's
I don't
It's
know
the
what
generation.
I don't know what feeling ugly is. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Fuck boy mentality right there.
I came out looking like this, so I'm just
You know?
playing.
Yeah, you gained a whole 10 pounds, bro. We're gonna go to the gym right now. It's fine.
Yeah, anyways, we'll go to the gym right now. Let's do that.
We're gonna work out back.
All right.
But thanks for watching, guys. I hope
Appreciate
you
you
guys,
guys.
got something out of it. I hope you guys appreciated the podcast today.
something.
I know we come and go, but just know I'm not gonna promise you guys anything. Just like Don Mazzetti, videos every time we have a chance. So
Exactly. Hey, I fuck with that energy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down with
all
that.
right, take care, guys. Be
Yes,
safe.
sir. All right.
This down. We have to.
It's not safe right there.
Chris, start dancing.
Oh.